Hello, I'd like to talk to you today about solving or looking at assignment 7.2, problems 11 and 12, solving equations by factoring. Before we get into that though, we need to talk about the zero product property. If you have two numbers, I'll call them A and B. If you have two numbers whose product is zero, then what do you know about at least one of the two numbers? Well, either A is zero or B is zero. If you have two numbers whose product is zero, at least one of those numbers, maybe both of them would be zero, and that'll be very important, this property, when we're solving quadratic equations by factoring. Okay, we want to take and factor this trinomial. Well, this one's a little bit challenging to factor. We want to take and turn it into the product of two binomials. Okay, the product of the first terms should give you an 8x squared. What will you multiply to get 8? Well, you could multiply 1 and 8 or 2 and 4. Okay, so you could put an x and an 8x or 2x and a 4x. I've found from experience that starting with the closer pair is best. More often than not, you want the closer pair. So I'll start with the 2x and the 4x. The product of the last terms will be negative 25. And so what do you multiply to get negative 25? Well, it could be 1 and negative 25, could be 5 and negative 5, or it could be negative 1 and positive 25. I found from experience, again, to try the closest pair. So I'll try the 5 and a negative 5. So if I put 5 here, and I'll add the sign in a minute. One's positive, one's negative. If you look at this product, that's 20. If you look at this product, that's 10. I want a negative 10. So if I make this one negative and this one positive, that would give me a negative 20 and a positive 10x, whose sum would be negative 10x. And so I factored it. Now we have a product equal to 0. We use the zero product property. We can set each factor equal to 0. Okay, what we've done is we've taken a quadratic equation and broken it into two linear equations. How do we solve these? Well, we'll add 5 to each side, and then we'll divide by 2. The answer, you see, is 5 halves. Over here I need to subtract 5 from each side, and then divide by 4. So I get an answer of negative 5/4 and 5 halves. Now you can check your answers and go back to original equation, substitute them in. You should get 0. If you had a calculator, it'd make it easier to check these solutions. Now number 12, we want to solve it by factoring once again. Well, we want to use the zero product property. We need to have 0 on one side and everything else on the other in order to use this property. So I need to subtract 15 from each side. So first of all, I'll subtract 15 from each side. So if I subtract 15 here, then if I subtract 15 from the other side, I'll have 0. Now I want to factor once again. So I want to take and factor, and this product will be 0, you see. What product will give me 3x squared will go in the first terms? Well, that's really only one choice, x and 3x. I need a product that's negative 15. So I need a product that's negative 15. That could be 1 and negative 15, or 3, negative 5, negative 1, positive 15, or negative 3, positive 5. Which ones do I choose? Well, I'm going to choose the closest pair, the 3 and the 5, and I need the appropriate signs here. I want to get a 4 out of this. Well, if I place the 3 here and a minus 5 there, you see this product here would be a 9x. This product would be a minus 5x. 9 minus 5 is 4. And I'll set each factor equal to 0. Subtract 3 from each side. So I get one of the answers. I get a negative 3. And I'll set the other factor equal to 0. Add 5 to each side and then divide by 3. have 5/3 here. And you could check these answers as well. Hope this helps.